Hello and welcome to our overview video on the Blackboard AI Design Assistant. The AI Design Assistant is a tool which adds several AI features to help you build your courses in Scholar. A few things before we get started. So the AI Design Assistant is available in Scholar now. You'll actually see these tools right where I show you. And I do want to emphasize it's completely optional. You have control over when it's used. You have control over what parts of the course are used to generate the results, and there are no student-facing tools. You only accept what you want, and you only put into your course what you want. I also want to emphasize that Christopher Newport University data is not used to train these AI models. So what can you do with the AI Design Assistant? You can use stock images or AI-generated images. You can create your modules for your course. You can generate test questions or assignment and discussion prompts. There's a couple of additional considerations when using AI to generate course content. The first is that you need to check anything produced by that AI for accuracy and completeness. AI can produce things called hallucinations where it confidently has a completely wrong answer. So it's really important that you double check anything that is made by that AI. The next is the more information that you give the AI tools, the better the result. The AI tools in Scholar will happily generate things just based on your course title, but they may not be what you actually taught. If you can incorporate your course materials into the AI generation process, then it will work a lot better because it will ask things directly from the materials. Finally, the more general the course and the closer to the readings, the better the materials are going to be that are generated by the AI. If you've got a really specialized topic and or most of the readings are outside of Scholar, the AI is just simply not going to be able to have enough information to generate good content. So at that point, you're probably better off not using it. All right, let's take a look. So the first AI feature we're going to look at is the ability to generate learning modules. Those are like supercharged folders that contain your course structure. This works best if you already have a syllabus, and you see I do in this course. So what we do is we go to where we'd like the modules to start, and you'll see there's now an option to auto-generate modules. I'm going to give that a click. And immediately it's going to generate a draft set of learning modules. Now these are generated based on the course title, and we see they have nothing to do with my course topic, which is Excel. So the first way that you can kind of refine these is to put your course description up here in the description area. Once we've got our course description here in description, I can regenerate the modules. And we see now it's based on this description. However, it can be even more powerful if you already have your syllabus in your course. You can simply click Select Course Items, locate your syllabus, and regenerate the modules. And it will then base these on your syllabus. Now you also have a little bit more control over exactly how the modules look. So if you organize your course in topics, units, weeks, chapters, or modules, it can put that word before each of the modules that you generate. You can also control whether AI generates images to go in with your learning modules, and can control the complexity and the number of learning modules. So if we've got a 15-week semester here, maybe we'll lower the complexity a little bit and put week in front of them. Now if I hit generate one last time, now it's put the word week in front, and we can see all of the different things from our syllabus. Now you don't have to take all of these. You can choose the ones you want to add to your course. I'm actually just going to take them all though. Once I'm selected the ones I want, just click Add to Course. Once I do that, all of the learning modules that I added are added to my course. Now, I do want to emphasize you have full control over these modules. You can come in here and edit them. You can change the picture. You can change the description. All of that stuff is still available to you. They're not locked in just because they're AI generated. So now I'm here in an Ultra document to show you the second set of features for the AI Design Assistant. And that is the ability to use stock images or AI generated images pretty much anywhere you'd use an image. So we do that by clicking on the image icon, and you'll notice a new drop-down up here under image source. We still have the same ability to upload our own images, so upload from device, not going to cover that. The next one is stock images from Unsplash. When I click on this, if I want to search for anything, I can search here, and it'll pull up the results of stock photos. The nice thing about these stock photos is they are fully licensed and you absolutely have permission to use any of them. So if it is a stock photo that I want, I can give it a click, hit next, adjust the image as I want. And another nice thing is it'll also automatically generate alternative text to make my image accessible. When I click save, now the image is in. So let's say we don't find what we're looking for in the stock images. We can also use AI to generate an image from scratch. The way we do that is we click back here on the image icon, and instead of choosing stock images, we're going to choose generate images. Then we have to put in a description. And then we click generate. Now this will take some time, so I'm going to just kind of skip ahead to when they're already generated. It may take a couple of tries to get an image you like, but if that does, just keep clicking the generate button and you'll get a new set of images. And there we see we have our images. We can select the one that we want, click next, and again we have the ability to position it and to zoom in or out. Click next. And we have to give it a name, and we should give it alternative text, so we're going to do that. Click save. And our AI generated image is added to our Ultra document. All right, so let's talk about how we can use AI to generate an assignment. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and create an assignment like normal. And we'll give it a title. And then over here on the right, we can click on Auto Generate Assignment. When I do that, it will immediately generate some assignment suggestions based on the title that we gave the assignment. However, we can refine it further just like we could with our modules. So we can enter a description of kind of what we want the assignment to be about. We can also, if we have some readings or other course materials that we want to base the assignment on, point the AI at those to generate it based on those. And I happen to have one of those. We can come down here to the desired cognitive level and select what level of learning we want to apply. If you're curious about these, you can research Bloom's taxonomy, which is what these are. I'll put a link to a basic guide in the description of this video. And you can say how complex you want the assignment to be. Also, we had a title for our assignment, but if we want a better one that more matches what the assignment is, we can generate a title to go with it. I'm going to hit generate here. It's going to take just a second. And we have 3 potential assignments that we could assign to our students. All I have to do is choose one, click add, and it has placed the instructions for the assignment in the instructions field. It's also changed the title to match what the title was in our generated assignment. Now, we have full ability to edit this if we want to change something about it, or we can go ahead and finish setting it up and assign it to our students. I'm not going to talk about discussions because they work exactly the same way, so the next thing we'll cover is test questions. So to generate test questions, we're going to go into a regular test. So we're going to create it. And when we click on the plus sign, one of the things you'll notice is auto-generate question. I'm going to give that a click. And again, I can give it a description of what I'd like it to generate questions on. Or what's I think is super useful, especially for if you're doing reading quizzes, is I can select my course item to point it at. And I've already got one here. You can either choose Inspire Me for the question type, or you can actually choose various types of questions that you'd like to include on your test. We can choose how complex we want the question and how many we'd like it to generate. I'm going to generate as many as I can. I don't have to keep them all anyway. I'm going to hit that Generate button. And after a brief wait, we will see a bunch of potential questions that it can generate. We don't have to keep them all. We can actually only check the ones that we want. When we get the ones we want, we can click Add to Assessment. It'll add those questions in, and then we can continue working on the test. We can either generate some more questions, or we can manually put questions in ourselves. So that's pretty much all there is to the AI Design Assistant for right now. Blackboard's continually updating it, so watch your email for updates about trainings and other information. If you need help with the AI Design Assistant, you can contact us at the information that you see here on the screen. Thanks for watching.